What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy, and I've been sick lately to the point where I talk any louder or more animated than this, and it kind of starts really hurting my throat. So, um, yeah, I figure it might not be a good idea to get into any topic I'm particularly animated or excited about. Um, so, here's what I'm gonna do. First off, it's gonna be somewhat of a I don't know if you'd call it a confession, but something that I do that I wouldn't normally admit. If I don't listen to something to kind of take my mind off of its own random thoughts, I have a bit of a hard time sleeping at night sometimes. So, um, yeah, typically I'll just have my headphones on, play a YouTube video or something, and just, you know, make sure that it's one that's kind of calm and relaxing and that kind of stuff. And that'll usually get my mind calmed down enough that I can actually sleep without much difficulty afterwards. Recently, this has come particularly in the form of really more so listening to than watching, but um, I've been listening to these videos known as ASMR, which basically um, these videos are pretty much designed to just give you kind of like a tingly feeling, almost like getting a chill down your spine, but like combine that with kind of like a warm, relaxing feeling, if that makes any sense. But in listening to slash viewing all these videos lately, I've been picking up on some kind of weird things that will often happen in these videos, or even just in the particular, I don't know, genre, I guess, if you want to call it that, of videos like this. So, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 weird things in ASMR. And what more appropriate way to do it than in a calm, or rather relaxed and mellow kind of style of voice, as would often be present in these types of videos. So, weird things in ASMR. Number 5, cranial nerve exams. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd really never heard of this type of a thing until I started watching and listening to these ASMR videos. And yet they make it seem like it is the most common thing in the entire world. Practically every single person that's done any kind of ASMR video has made a cranial nerve exam video. Supposedly, it's this test that, goes through your primary senses and makes sure that they're still functioning properly. They'll try to cover it up in these videos with some sort of story of people experiencing head trauma or something like that. Which, I mean, I can understand if that's actually a real thing and that actually happens. It's just, I had never heard about it as a regular practice, so it just seemed very odd to me. Weird thing number 4 in ASMR videos, just all sorts of random tapping, particularly when they're trying to make it seem like a normal situation. Some of the videos are just purely designed to trigger that tingly feeling, and there's like literally nothing else they're going for. But a lot of these videos are trying to seem like normal situations, like they want to give you a massage or do a haircut or something like that. So they'll take these things that they're tapping and move it all around the camera and the microphone and all that kind of stuff. And it's just really weird in the middle of what they're trying to make seem like a normal situation. Number 3, weird thing in ASMR videos. Lots and lots of whispering. Seriously, some of these people will do nothing but whisper the entire time. it makes it really difficult to hear what they're saying in relation to other videos because it's way too quiet. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. So anyway, yeah, I find that especially odd when they'll be whispering and or speaking in a tone of voice similar to what I'm doing right now, even in situations that seem a little more dire, a little more serious. Like some of them will even be whispering or talking quietly like this, even when they're trying to simulate like some sort of emergency room or operation or something like that. And that just doesn't happen in real life. And yet they try to make it seem normal in these videos. Again, a lot of these entries are based on them trying to make it seem like something is normal when it totally isn't. But anyway, number 2 weird thing in ASMR videos: getting way too close. I don't have the proper setup to really pull this off, but in a lot of these videos, they will not only get really close to whatever kind of microphone device that they have, but they will also get super duper close to the camera, because usually they have their camera and their microphone or whatever kind of thing like in the same spot practically. I guess it's to kind of enhance the effect, especially the ones that tend to whisper. They'll get really close to try to allow you to hear better. But it's just weird. Like nobody, I'm warning, I'm moving my microphone and doing stuff like that, but it's just weird when all of a sudden you're like this close to the camera and moving all around it and that kind of stuff. And yet that's a fairly regular thing with these ASMR videos. Of course, a lot of them I'm sure are designed more so just to be listened to rather than watched. Number 1 weird thing in ASMR videos, especially given that many of them are designed for you to focus more so on the listening than the watching. These videos that will contain, and I quote, inaudible triggers. If it's designed for you to be hearing more so than watching, then what's the point of having a vision-based trigger? Like, it totally makes no sense. I mean, sure, why not? Let's add another oddity to a really odd type of video, especially those types of videos that are just based solely on this kind of thing. And it's like, it's supposed to be based on relaxing you, maybe even helping you fall asleep. Going with something that is based on vision, or at the very least lack of sound, just seems really, really odd. So, anyway, that's going to do it this time around. If you happen to enjoy this video, like and share, because that really helps me know that I'm not just going off the deep end and getting all sorts of crazy with what I'm doing here. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my stuff as I'm posting it. Click on the bell button if you're watching this on YouTube, because that'll just make it easier for you to see my videos on your homepage and all that kind of stuff. Or if you'd rather just catch me on social media, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter at MattConroyYT. And yeah, that's usually the first place to get. Those are usually the first places, I should say. Proper grammar there. Those are the first places that I get my videos out there, other than just posting it on YouTube, obviously. Those are all the different ways to stay in touch with me and what I'm doing, and all these crazy, weird, random types of videos that I'm doing occasionally. And of course, definitely for a video like this that's out of the ordinary, leave comments down below on what you liked, what you didn't like, things you think I should talk about, or just anything related to me and these videos. So, that's all I've got for you. I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully you're not sick like I've been. But in any case, I hope you will tune in for the next video. And if so, I will see you there. Later.